uncertainties with proposals for geoengineering, and we really don't understand enough about how the planet works in order to make interventions. And lots of scientists have pointed out that climate models are really crude, and that's what's being used to propose these things, especially at regional level. And the trouble is that we can't say anything about geoengineering without committing ourselves. And once we've committed ourselves, the unforeseen side effects in particular are a danger. Even if we can stop what we're doing immediately, the impacts can't be stopped. Scientists have identified particular risks. For example, with marine cloud brightening, recently a key group of scientists said the clouds are much more complex than models show us. And some regions might benefit from cloud brightening, but other regions could suffer extremely adverse impacts. The same is true of sulfate particles. They could reduce rainfall, and they could disrupt monsoons, and basically help to dry out the Amazon. So this would obviously cause mass starvation, and monsoon failure would be an extremely serious issue, for example. So the ecosystem destruction that could result from this could actually cause more climate change and more emissions than are already taking place. So with sulfates also, there's clear evidence that they could further destroy the ozone layer. So research is going on to find the right size of particles, but then people are saying they could clump together. So you can see all the uncertainties. One of the major issues, certainly for me, is major issues of injustice. The big corporate supporters have got lots of money behind them, and they have vested interests in continuing to burn fossil fuels. We have different groups proposing the continuation of fossil fuels and geoengineering versus people who have had no part in emissions so far, and also have no part in the debate about whether we should do geoengineering. This is unjust. And they are most likely to feel the major impacts from geoengineering. And there are alternatives to geoengineering also. We need drastic emission cuts. We know that this campaign is really is really well placed to make to do that work and to take a lead on it. And so diverse and healthy ecosystems, we need to maintain those. We need to look at allowing ecosystems to regenerate, helping to restore ecosystems, and also to change our farming methods, and all sorts of other major changes are needed. We need a visionary change. We need a visionary campaign, like Campaign Against Climate Change. So we don't want Campaign Against Climate Change to become an advocate of geoengineering, but to focus on the radical reduction of emissions with all the changes, the social changes, the political changes, the challenge to corporations, and all the rest of it that this implies. So I think this is a vision for the campaign to take forward. Thank you.
Thank you.